Hello, Cook Rangers. Um, Mr. Floyd here with a social studies lesson for this week. We've been studying early America. We looked at homes in early America, food in early America, um, houses in early America. This week we're looking at schools in early America, what schools were like back then. So before we read our story, we're going to go over our vocabulary. These are all the words that you're going to need to know to be able to read the story. And you can pull this color printed page out of your packet and we'll go through the words together. Get up, have, walk, learn, read, write, very, early, before, to, in, some, same, most, at, after, more, children, chores, school, schoolhouse, bus, age, classroom, room, and home. So those are the vocabulary words that we're going to be using today in our story when we read about schools in early America. So go ahead and pull out the printout of the story, and we'll come back in just a minute and we'll read that together. Okay, I've got my story here. We're doing Chapter 6, Schools in Early America. I'm going to read through the whole story from the beginning to the end, and then you can go back and take your time and reread the story before you answer the questions. All right, Chapter 6, Schools in Early America. Early American children had to get up very early. They had chores to do before they went to school. They had to feed the animals. They had to help cook breakfast. At the bottom of the page, you'll see there's a question for you to think about. What did children do before going to school? And what chores do you do? Next page. There were no school buses in early America. The children walked to school. Some children went to a schoolhouse. Some children went to school at a neighbor's house. And a question at the bottom. How did children get to school? Next page. Most schoolhouses had only one room. Children of all ages learned in the same classroom. Most schools had only one teacher. Why did most schools in early America have only one classroom? Next page. At school, children learned to read, write, and do math. They had small reading books. They didn't have any paper. They wrote on a chalkboard. And question at the bottom asks, how did children write at school? And last page. After school, the children walked back home. They had more chores to do at home. School was very different in America than it is today. And one last question at the bottom asks, how was school different in early America than today? All right, go back through the story, take your time and read it on your own. Look at the pictures, see what's happening in the pictures, and then we'll come back in a minute and we'll answer some questions. Okay, we've got our questions here. You should see these in your packet also. I'm going to go ahead and read through all the questions and all the answer choices. So just listen for this time, and then you can go back through, take your time, and find the answers in the story if you don't remember them, and then you're going to circle the correct answer on your answer sheet. Okay? Question number 1. What is this chapter about? Was it about eating in early America, schools in early America, or beds in early America? Question number 2. When did children have to wake up? Early, 12 o'clock, or late? Question number 3. What did children learn to do at school? Smell, cook, or read? Question number 4. How did children get to school? They took a train, they walked, or they rode a school bus? And question number 5. What is important to know about this chapter? Children liked school. Children did not ride a school bus. School was very different in early America. Which one of those is the main idea? Okay, questions 6 through 10. On these, you can always pick more than one correct answer. So you're going to mark all the correct answers if there's more than one. Question number 6. What did children learn at school? To read, to write, to do math? Select all of the correct answers there. Question number 7. What did children read at school? Small books, computers, or videos? Question number 8. How did children get to school? On a bus? They walked? Or on a skateboard? Question number 9. What chores did children do before school? Sweep the living room, feed the animals, cook breakfast? And question number 10. How was school different in early America? There were no school buses. Children liked to use the computer. Most schools had only one classroom. All right, those are all the questions and answer choices. Go back now and you answer your questions in your worksheet. Look back at your story if you need to figure out any of the answers. And I hope you've enjoyed learning in social studies today about classrooms, what schools were like in early America.